Aloha, welcome to TMDR, the Maui Daily Report for Thursday, May 14th, 2026. I'm Joab. The feds are throwing the book at the 38-year-old Seattle man that threw a rock at Lonnie the monk seal, nearly hitting the endangered animal in the head. If convicted, Igor Miklovich Letvenchuk faces up to a year in jail and a $50,000 fine under the Endangered Species Act and a fine up to $20,000 under the Marine Mammal Protection Act. After committing the odious deed, he bragged to a bystander that he was rich and could pay any fine. Now maybe we'll get to see how rich. The green fee is an innovative environmental tax on accommodations to support preserving our island's natural resources and is expected to generate $100 million annually. But where the money goes is exposed to legislative manipulation and is not transparent. A bill that would have created a public online tracking system to allow people to monitor how much revenue and where it goes and how projects are doing failed this session. The Care for Aina Now, a statewide coalition of 70 businesses and community leaders, says that status monitoring through the Department of Budget and Finance is a good start, but more transparency is necessary to make sure the funds go to where they are most needed. When it comes to transparency, the state, for instance, is often not forthcoming as to why it adopts a pro-corporate position to increase the coffers of special interests. A case in point is that one person, the director of the Department of Commerce and Consumer Affairs, can and has, independently and without due process, slashed this nonprofit's funding by more than 50% without oversight or review. They intend to give the money back to the multi-billion-dollar prolific political campaign contributor Spectrum to allegedly maintain 7 non-transparent state-run institutional networks that hardly anyone knows anything about. The Honolulu Star-Advertiser printed an editorial on Tuesday pointing out how the nonprofit sector that keeps society going much better than government bureaucracy is being financially squeezed at a time when our people need assistance the most. This puts added pressure on volunteers, donors, and the public to come up with money as demand for services increases. In yet another attack on democracy, President Trump issued an executive order recently to discourage states from allowing registered voters to vote by mail, but Hawaii is ignoring the order because Article 1 of the United States Constitution gives the states power to govern elections, not the federal government or the president. Upcountry farmer Bobby Pahia hopes you will mail in a ballot with his name on it since he has officially filed for election to the Maui County Council Upcountry seat, now occupied by Yukile Sugimura, who also just officially filed to run for mayor, challenging incumbent Richard T. Bisson. Surfers can be farmers too. One Maui surfer is transforming an overgrown hillside into a thriving community food garden overlooking the world-famous Hookipa break. Let's see how volunteers, local kids, and hands from all over are reshaping the landscape one plant at a time.
All right, well, this is Jade Lucas, and we're at the Hookipa Garden up above the beautiful Hookipa Beach Park. And it's been kind of cultivating for the last 6 months, and you can see the progress. I grew up right here at Hookipa from young baby times, and kind of came up here and decided it's time to get something growing up here for the community and also make it beautiful. So it kind of started down in the middle by Middle's surf break. And once I kind of got to know the county guys and they liked what I was doing up in here, and it was Kalena and Jade. They've just been really helpful. And I just started planting and started growing and making a trail up towards the top here. If you live here, driving on the Hana Highway here, looking towards the ocean before, you couldn't see the ocean because this was all halikoas and cane grass and weeds growing up high. And I came in just one by one, started cutting them down, getting to the root of the halikoas and clearing the grass, and really just me, and it really didn't take that long. I'd like to say this hillside 6 months, the whole park a little longer, obviously over a year, but half the park, I should say, as I keep wanting to go. It's kind of at the halfway point right now. Pavilions break, which is where they had the high school state championships this year, and that was a big part of the reason I started this was, back in the day, I was a state champion in the HSF, which was run by Rodney Kilborn, and a great sanction that was. And giving back to that and just having it look nice for the outer island people coming to take a look at Hookipa. Maybe some of them never had been here. And I got a lot of compliments on everything I've been doing up here, and it's just work of love. And I plan on keep on moving to the point. So hopefully in the future, that'll be one of my endeavors. And I'd really like to see a Hookipa surf club for the kids. Have them come up, work in the garden, become part of the culture, and just really ingrain the Hookipa legacy and what has been done here as far as surfers from the community excelling in the career. Maybe now towards Olympics is what the big picture is. So yeah, that was pretty much my inspiration to get going. And so here we are. As you look down, it's not Halikoa and cane grass anymore. And the community was huge from the get-go, and they see me start clearing and they see me working. They start offering up plants. Amen Hughes, a friend of mine, all this tea leaves, all from him. He came load by load by load and brought me tea leaves, and I can't thank him enough. And the list goes on and on and on and on. A youngster that works down at Mama's that I used to coach back in the day who, both sides of the draw right there, because now the young kids we have today come up and pull weeds. I had 16 of them at one time, right up here pulling weeds out of the sweet potato patch. So a lot of food on offer. I've been taking down all kinds of cucumber, and I got squash, eggplant. I got, as you can see, a bunch of pineapple that will be ready, taro, sugar cane, sweet potato. There's a lot, bananas. There's a lot going on up here, and I pretty much just take it down and feed the people of Hookipa, and everybody seems to be happy and smiles on their face. And we plan on doing it till the end, like I said, and then it seems like everybody that comes will have something to take home.
Although War Memorial Stadium is closed for major renovations, Mayor Bisson is opening it up to accommodate the Maui High School commencement ceremony from 4:30 to 5:30 this Sunday, with doors opening at 3 p.m., and Baldwin High School graduation on Monday, May 18th from 5:30 to 7 p.m., with doors opening at 3:15 p.m. Lay giving will follow commencement and finish at 8 p.m. The Lahaina Restoration Foundation is conducting a live online auction from now until May 20th at 6 p.m. to raise funds to preserve Lahaina's most historic landmarks. Hundreds of items are available to bid on, including a 5-day, 4-night stays at Marriott, Sheraton, and Westin Luxury at Westside Resorts and destinations in the U.S., Mexico, Europe, and the Caribbean. You can participate, browse items, or place your bid on the Lahaina Restoration Foundation website. The historic Baldwin home collapsed after the Kona lows. The courthouse and other historical structures are slated for restoration, but 3 years have passed and the buildings are still sitting there in rubble. Maui Now reports that a federally mandated point-in-time count revealed that unsheltered homelessness on Maui has shot up by 40%. A January 25th one-night census reported 651 homeless, with 398 sleeping outside or in vehicles. Sheltered homeless dropped 31% from 369 to 253. Veterans are up from 15 to 23. Individuals and family homelessness is up 3% from 59 to 61 families. Now this.
There are many reasons why people become houseless and cast out into the world. Some because of the sudden loss of a loved one, a breadwinner. Some because the house got foreclosed on or the landlord raised the rent. Some because of a medical emergency, or they couldn't afford the hospital or handle the high cost of health care. Some people are on the street because they can't make enough money to survive. We live in a society that doesn't take care of its mentally ill. And some people, well, they're homeless by choice. In any case, they're sick and tired of it, and what will it take for us to be sick and tired of it too? These people aren't invisible, they're human beings, deserving of our compassion and our respect.
Yeah, we're back in,
Back in the car.
Back in the car for a little while. But me and Missy here, and, well...
I haven't seen Gary in so long. I'm so relieved. Oh my gosh, Gary?
Yes,
How
hello.
are you?
Pretty good. Pretty
Yeah?
good, hanging in there, keeping I don't know, happy, I guess, right now,
You're stuck in a cycle of getting exited and returning to a car, getting back on lists,
in and out.
A cycle.
Boy, I don't know. Somehow it's, finding a little place to live, but trying to get this stuff together is hectic. I mean, wow. But for me, I'm not gonna stop. Keep it rolling. But yeah, it's raining and I'm dry.
I'm tired of the violation of basic rights and our human needs. We get treated like second-class citizens.
What are you tired of?
I'm tired of all the lies that the government tells.
Of all the people bullshitting.
I'm tired of all the lies and all the shit they said they was gonna do for us. It's not just for us, it's just for the kids too, the generations after us.
What are you tired of?
The lies, the distrust, the disrespect, and the discomfort.
What are you tired of, Vicky?
Everything.
Paycheck to paycheck, and for what? So we can be broke again? Like, I feel like that's all we do is work, pay bills, and broke.
How does a houseless person look?
Like me, like you, like your neighbor, like your brother, your sister.
I don't know, I don't trust nobody anymore.
Big Brother is giving Maui a pass for now. Traffic cams on Oahu designed to ticket speeders and red light runners are not coming to Maui anytime soon because the state law authorizing their use was amended in conference committee to apply to counties with populations of 500,000 or more. If you drive upcountry, mark your calendars. Hawaiian Electric crews will perform utility work along Pi'ilani-Kula Highway near Ulupalakua Ranch Road next Tuesday, May 19th from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Alternating lane closures and traffic delays are expected while crews install new electrical equipment. If you are heading that way, leave early, drive cautiously, and watch for cones and signage. Real wrestling is better than wrestling with traffic. Nakamura Wrestling of Wailuku pinned down and outscored the rest of the 26-team field and won the Hawaii USA Wrestling Championship this past Saturday at the Lahaina Civic Center. The Napili Surf Riders came in second, and Flow Wrestling of Honolulu came in third. The Kihei Maulers, Waiside, Hana Elite, Ainapa'a Molokai, Upcountry, and 808 Wrestling rounded out the top 10. The Maui Humane Society says 24 animals found their forever homes this past week, including 13 cats and 11 dogs now settling into loving ohana across Maui. With more animals still waiting for help, the Humane Society says every adoption helps create space and second chances for pets in need. And now, here's this week's Pet of the Week. That's it for today's Maui Daily Report. Mahalo for joining us. This is how we stay connected. I'm Joab. Have a great Thursday night. Aloha.